Hello there once again, people. It's time. What is it time for? It's time to complete the circle. It's time to bring about a new age, a new era. One of the ages, one of the eras, an age yet to come, an age long past. The world of not beginnings, but not of endings. For this is a world of no beginnings nor endings. In this world that is endlessly turning upon a giant wheel. What wheel is it? The wheel of time. And on this wheel of time, this is an ending, but is also a beginning. So, what are we in for, people? We are in for, as said, the grand closing of a circle. Why? Because, as you have known, I went on a freaking massive hiatus due to the freaking Wheel of Time a couple years back. I would say about like 2015, so about 5 years back. And yeah, it was absolutely almost for nothing. It was kind of pointless at the time. I basically went on a giant major distraction because an author referenced it in there, and I thought it would have more to do with the actual level, but it really didn't, and it was totally a waste of time. Now it's not. Now I have happened to found a Wheel of Time Quake. So guess what, people? Now we actually have a reason to have gone on that massive thing. So yeah, now we actually have a reason. So thanks a lot, Brian Murphy, because I'm doing your Wheel of Time Quake. And because of that, now I actually have an excuse to say why I did the Wheel of Time. It finally makes sense, doesn't it? Totally, yeah. Anyway, this is preliminary version 0.30b. I have no idea if any other versions existed. Trying to install this thing wasn't exactly the easiest because the problem is that I have all the files in like one folder. It doesn't organize things at all properly for some reason, this compilation. It just throws literally everything in one folder when you need subdirectories and all that. I don't know why. But, that's basically what we have to work with. So, I pretty much know the procs are probably going to go in the procs folder, but I don't know where the sounds are going to go. I kind of guessed it would be for the grunt, based on the fact that there's a grunt name sound. But honestly, I have no idea. So, if we get an error message about missing sounds, I guess that's why. Other than that, I'm basically just kind of working with it. As said, I don't really have a functional idea of where to put it. And even looking online, I tried looking online to get a clue of where the subdirectories were. I couldn't even find this mod online. Maybe I'm just horrible at searching? Or maybe this mod is so freaky obscure that nobody has even seen it since 1996. But in any event, we're going to be checking this thing out. And of course, it's one of the biggest things really probably for us to check out. Anyway, you have lots of different things that have like been added, all that, blah, 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 lots of different things. Anyway, what is Wheel of Time? For those of you that don't know, The Wheel of Time is a popular and yet unfinished series of novels by Robert Jordan, published by Tor SF Fantasy. Also known as a ridiculously long series of books whereby this guy wrote it basically for the entirety of his life, then another guy had to come in and finish it because the first guy basically wouldn't end it. In fact, he just kept adding plot line after plot line. So it got more and more convoluted with each book, and really nothing was ever really being solved. Yeah, it was kind of terrible. And on top of that, you got a lot of characters ruffling their skirts that basically sums it up. And there's a Mary Sue of a lead character. So, yeah, really, really terrible book. It definitely is a great example of how terrible of a book can get. Anyway, he doesn't want to give anything away, so read the books. And yeah, I guess that's the best way of saying it. Anyway, then he lists what the books are. The Eye of the World, The Great Hunt, The Dragon Reborn, The Shadow Rising, The Fires of Heaven, The Lord of Chaos, A Crown of Swords. And yeah, that's actually the first 7 books. He doesn't mention that there's also, I believe, Path of Daggers is the 8th book. But yeah, that wouldn't have existed in 96. I believe that was actually 98. Yeah, let's see here. That is book 8. I was right. So yeah, that one was released in 98, and I covered that one as well because I wanted to have it prepared in case I ever did the Wheel of Time game. But yeah, basically, as of this point, chronologically, I have seen everything for the Wheel of Time. I know the first 7 books, so I should be pretty well acquainted with what they're about to introduce to us. So, anyway, there's not much here other than the monsters and 4 of the weapons. Feedback is encouraged, be it good or bad. If you want to criticize me, don't hesitate. I have an open mind. So, let's see here. You have lots of different little stupid things, like new skin textures for the player. Other than that, we have some different weapons. I guess we'll load it up and we'll see what exactly we see, because this is rather interesting. Definitely different. So let's see here. Let's load up, I guess, E1M1, because I believe this is like a total conversion, if you will, for, well, not really a total conversion, because it's only for the enemies and a couple of the guns. So, anyway, let's go to E1M1. See what exactly there is. Well, I still have my shotgun. I also have my axe. So, we're not really getting anywhere, at least. At least so far. Let's turn off the music. I don't need the music on here. Much better. Okay, so let's see here. It's a grunt! Die. I just got 5 earth units. What the heck is an earth unit? Since when has Wheel of Time ever been on Earth? I just got 5 earth units. So the mod is working, people. I just saw a message about getting 5 earth units. I have no freaking clue why on earth they're called earth units. Maybe a double-barreled shotgun is something? But yeah, this is just a regular shotgun. You are energized with earth. Heck yeah! Earth! Earth, baby! I have no idea what this has to do with the Wheel of Time at all. I mean, it's not a space thing. Wheel of Time doesn't even talk about Earth. It's like a different age, a different time, or something like that. It's almost like Star Wars in the fact that it's a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. It's some unknown age that's totally unrelated to anything to do with Earth. So why are we getting Earth-related stuff? Literally saying the blatant word of Earth. It's not even Earthen, no, Earth. What is this? And why is everyone the same? You know, I thought this, like, they say something about a soldier, so, yeah. Maybe the Rottweiler? Let's see if the Rottweiler is any different. Oh dear God, it's a dog! It's a dog thing! What the heck are you? It's a black dog thing! Yeah, it's a dark hound! It's a shadow spawn creature! And he looks just like a regular dog, except now he's covered in MS Paint! Dear God! He has MS Paint! So, yeah, oh, okay. The player sounds are for, that. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. You would use the Rand sounds. After all, you are... I'm assuming you're supposed to be Rand Al Thor in this. I have no idea, but I'm going with that. Also, I put the sounds in grunt, but it doesn't seem like it actually did much of anything. Is there a sound called grunt somewhere in, like, Quake that I don't know about? I mean, I thought I kind of understood how this would work. You know what? Because it's called soldier. What? Why did I call it grunt? Yeah, that's right. It's called soldier. So, then again, if it is soldier, it wouldn't make any sense. Why would he have different sounds? So that's actually a good question. You know who it might be? Maybe the knight? Maybe the knight has a grunt sound? I'm not sure. Yeah, like I said, I'm really taking a guess on what even has it. See, if you look at, like, Hell Knight, he has a grunt sound. So, worst case scenario, the knight has a grunt sound. Yeah, it seems like maybe it's the Hell Knight. And, yeah, you basically can see in the case of the H Knight that he has... This is weird. The fact that there's actually a sound of the Hell Knight in here, but in PAK0, but it's only one of the sounds. It's basically just a hit sound. Let's see here. Let's actually go back here, because it looks like Grunt's at least going to be Hell Knight. I can get that much. Grunt, Pain 1, and Sight 1. Okay, I'll say all this is actually the Grunt, the Hell Knight, because all three of those actually feel appropriate to him. So, yeah, we'll go with that. That basically sounds about right. That sounds legal. That sounds not like I'm going to destroy everything. We also saw a dog that's really horrible looking. Like, yeah, that's a Darkhound? God, I'm trying to remember, actually. Darkhounds? I don't remember Darkhounds, really. Why do I not remember Darkhounds? Maybe they were at the beginning of the first book? I mean, yeah, I don't... I mean, yeah, there are Darkhounds. Yeah, you're right. I do remember now. There was like that guy. There was like that one superpowered guy or whatnot that had like Darkhounds around him all the time or something like that. You know, and there was like the wolves versus the Darkhound because the other guy could control wolves. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of remembering now. Darkhound's definitely something that's a bit more niche, I would say, honestly. I don't remember Darkhounds. The other ones definitely sound more familiar. But Darkhounds, not so much. Anyway, let's load this stupid thing up because we have a wheel of time to be checking out, right? Totally. We have to get our Earth units built up. I don't even know why we are gathering Earth units for. What does this achieve? Why do I get energizing Earth myself? I energize myself with Earth. They're shells, you idiots. Stop confusing them. They're blatantly shells. Like, why do you keep thinking they're Earth units? What does that even mean to you? You just see shotgun shells, all of a sudden you're yelling about them being Earthen units. But yeah, a Darkhound. And the worst possible Darkhound of all time. So, yeah! Darkhound! So you can kill the dogs that are really done in MS Paint. Like I said, you can, like, tell right away this thing is horribly done. It was drawn in MS Paint. Yeah, like, look at him. I mean, I get he's a Darkhound, but his eyes look so cheesy. He looks horrible. He looks horrible. I did a better job with Shrek than these guys did with this guy. That's pretty sad, actually. How did I manage to do a better job with Shrek? It's okay. Is the quad damage any different? I don't think so. I think it's just the guns. What the heck is that thing? Oh my god, it's Kalendor, I think it is. It's a giant sword that Rand Al Thor uses, and it like makes him like super powerful, and he can destroy everything. You found Kalendor, the sword that is not a sword. Yes, it's like some super powered thing. Kill with Kalendor. I have no idea why I'm doing this. Where'd that dog go? But yeah, I got the Sword of Kalendor or something. That really seems to matter much, but just trying to jib them all. Gotta jib them all. It's like Pokemon, except it's, you know, really massive destruction and death of everyone. Alright, so that's basically everyone. At this point I can look around. And the Rottweilers have the same heads, so yeah, they're not really that unique or exciting or different. They're there. But yeah, I got Kalendor! Kalendor! Also, Kalendor seems to last a long time. Like, this seems to have lasted longer than it normally would last. I'm definitely gonna have to time this, but yeah, it seems like I've been lasting with this sword for a little bit of time. We had door number 2, we get a shotgun. You studied the more powerful weaves of Earth! Yes! The more powerful weaves of Earth is a bigger shotgun! Seriously? Why is this so much Earth? I got the more powerful version of Earth, people! It's a shotgun! Every shotgun is Earth-based for some reason. I don't know what he's talking about. But yeah, the neat thing was that when you picked up Calendar, he said something, but I couldn't even understand him. You know what? I'm going to restart here. I'm going to turn off the music. I want to actually hear if I can... Don't turn off the sound. That's going to make it even worse. No target, no clip. I want to hear if I can hear what Calendar says. You know, when Rand Al Thor picks up Calendar, what exactly is it saying? Because, yeah, I think this is Rand Al Thor. I would assume. Either that or some other jerk is picking up Calendar. I am the hunter now. Okay. That's interesting. Doom, baby. So yeah, we have Calendar. If you want a giant freaking sword model that looks untextured. I mean, I guess it's also a sword, and you can't really do much with a sword. It's a sword. It's okay, so shotguns are Earth. I'm assuming that was supposed to be like for the future, but for right now, it does nothing. It's basically just it's just nothing. Okay, next on the agenda is a nail gun, which is the weaves of fire and spirit. I'm assuming these are like supposed to be like mage-based things. Yeah, see, you shoot like fire at them. Die. Maybe if I'm curious actually how much power it is. It's change level. Even them too, or something. So I'm curious how long this thing lasts. I think it's about normal. I think the damage has changed. It just uses the Hell Knight fire-based projectiles. Okay. So that's basically, as said, the Earth units. And also air. So yeah, rockets are air. So it's basically the four elements. We got Earth, we got... So I'm assuming water is cells or something? Yeah, it's like fish or something. I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, if you want to be energized with spirit and all this stuff... Yeah, so you get the different spirit. You get Earth, spirit, water, and fire. Something. No, wait, this is fire. Okay, so you get Earth, spirit, and, air, water? Anyway, I got Earth units. And I love how inappropriate the Earth units thing is. So you can come over here, you get another Calendar. You could be bored out of your mind by getting Calendars. I got Calendar! Look at that giant untextured sword. See, it would help if the handle was textured, I think. As it is, it looks really, really horrible. Like, really out of place. Like, it's an untextured model, it looks like. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Actually, none of this really looks good. I don't know why, but yeah, this Wheel of Time mod is really, really bad. Okay, is the Scrag any different? Wait, where'd the Scrag go? There's a missing Scrag, people! Don't worry, I have more powerful weaves of spirit, air and stuff. You can trust me, I'm a doctor. It can be especially trusted when all of a sudden I get more powerful weaves and stuff. Yeah, totally. Let's see here, maybe I need to get Calendar so that way I can be ready to decimate that Scrag? I have no idea what I'm trying to face. Alright, Calendar! Calendar, bring me strength! I knew it was Calendar at least. See, I knew something. Wait, that's just a regular Scrag. Is the night any different though? See, this level has a lot of stuff that's like new in terms of enemies. You're regular knights, but you're boring too. I'm glad they didn't change it from regular knights. Yeah, so... Who actually has changed? I mean, so far we just saw the Dark Hound. The shadow-like, wolf-like creature or whatever. But we haven't seen, anything else. Like I said, this calendar-based thing is ridiculously overpowered. Like, we don't need the power-up that makes us basically last the entire freaking game with it. I'm sorry, this is really horrible. Okay, so let's get through this thing. Let's see if the Fiend's any different. I mean, we still have more enemies that we need to find. Die. Everyone die. I need to find out what's different. Okay, doke. Let's see if the Fiend's any different. Anticlimactic? It's a Fiend! Okay, so the Fiend's just a Fiend. Okay, now I'm confused. What exactly are the things that are changed? I probably should have looked at that to begin with, shouldn't I have? Let's see here. We have the Hell Knight, the Shambler. The player has their own skin. The Hell Knight. Oh, and the Enforcer. See, so it's really mostly episode 2 or something like that. So yeah, really, let's change this to say E3M1. Let's see what the Enforcer looks like. So yeah, this is our soldier. The weakest thing you'll encounter, something. Except, you know. Yeah, basically, that is right there a soldier is sold his soldier. Oh, okay. That's a dark friend. A soldier who has sold his soul to the shadow. They carry the fabled shock lances of the Age of Legends. Yeah, and that basically is a dark friend who's wearing weird armor for some reason. Since when have dark friends wore weird armor? This isn't just like anybody. Also, they have something for the grunt. I mean, the grunt. And they say he's the weakest thing you'll encounter. They're armed only with broadswords. I'm assuming that actually means knight. But yeah, he's talking soldier, and neither of them have anything different. So, that's the thing. Okay, change level to E1M3 actually, because we have a grenade launcher here. And I want to see his grenade launcher. The Weaves of Air and Fire. Yo, this has really inappropriate names and whatnot, but okay. If you throw this, it's a flow of fire. Basically, it just shoots fire. One giant ball of fire. Great leaping balls of fire! In a way, it's like a mini rocket launcher now. Like, look at this. This is almost even more easier than ever. As long as you learn to shoot it low. This is getting freaking OP. Like, look at this. The more you go, the more OP it's getting. I mean, I understand the Wheel of Time, basically, Rand Al Thor is basically so freaking overpowered that nobody can catch up with him. But that's exactly a thing. Playing him as in Quake is probably a terrible idea because of that reason. Okay, you know what? We need to see this Shambler, don't we? Don't worry, I have the Weaves of Fire and Air and stuff. Okay. Let's see here. Dear God, it's a thing! It's a guy! That is, I think... Dear God, that's a big monster. I think it's a Myriad Drill. Yeah, basically, it's a throwback offspring of Trollocs Where the human stock have resurfaced, but the evil and tainted dark one remains. They have no eyes except those glowing eyes right there. And they rarely admit to their death until the very end. Yeah. So that's basically Myrodrill, people. Myrodrills are pretty, they're in that weird armor. Watch this, he probably doesn't have a proper death message. Yeah, see, they just have the regular names. But yeah, that's a Myrodrill. Supposed to be like a regular one, except, you know, he's a Myrodrill. Obviously. Okay, next, let's see here. What else do we have to freaking show off in this freaking game? Because we have freaking stuff we need to freaking see. Let's see here, well, where's a good rocket launcher or something when you need one? Because we need a rocket launcher and the Thunderbolt, but that's aside the point. We need a good weapon in general. Let's see here, E2M3? That would give me, a lengthy way with that thing. Let's see here, what is it? You know, it'd be probably good, the Wizard's Mance. Especially since that will show us the Trollik, which we kind of get to skip over there. As you see, they are, like, very, very angry. They're huge shadow spawns. They're a mix of animal and genetic material. They're much harder than humans, but they're as strong as several humans. They're also the most fancy with their own little sound set points. Or something. I mean, I get that based on the fact that he said grunt. And the fact that these sounds seem to fit with the rest. Anyway, as you see, he doesn't really have his own death sounds. You know, I almost forgot that the fact that there's a rocket launcher around here. This would be actually a good area to get the rocket launcher. Taste Rand Al Thor, baby! These smiling, grinning things. But there we are. We killed that stuff. Let's get the rocket launcher. aka the Weeds of Fire. This is basically just lightning. Shoots a bolt of lightning. Like literally just some weird ball or something. It's like, looks more like a shard of ice than anything involving lightning. But yeah, basically that's also lightning. And yeah, that's your Trollik right there. Yeah, they're evil. They're evil things and they laugh at me. And they have weird faces. They look like freaking... They look like the clown from McDonald's or something like that. I don't know. For some reason, he looks really, really weird. Trying to think, is there an easier... Because that means we're going to have to go through this whole thing. Is there an easier way to get a Thunderbolt? Is there like a better level for it? Where's the Thunderbolt in episode 3? Isn't that like in E2M... Wait, it could be an E2M set. That wouldn't make any sense at all. Let's see. Where is the Thunderbolt in episode 3? Why can I not remember this? I think there's one in the wind tunnels, isn't there? Yeah, there's one relatively quickly in the wind tunnels. Okay, so I'll use that one. Because, yeah, the wind tunnels, you have that one right on the side or something. Of course, where's the super nail gun when you need one? Probably should do that first. Where's the super nail gun? God, trying to remember where all these weapons are. Why can I not do this? It's just not that easy for me. But yeah, there's a super nail gun. And it's somewhere. Let's see here. E4M2 is a double-barreled shotgun there. I mean, I guess I should do E1M4 for this one. So that way I get the super nail gun. Mad dash to victory! Squad alive, we are off! Okay, let's jump in here. Let's get ready to kill stuff. It's basically more powerful weaves of fire, so it literally is the same as the last one. If you expect anything, it's something different. No. This is kind of why I want to check it out first, because, yeah, it's kind of just the same as everything we already kind of saw. But let's check out 8. The Thunderbolt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think the math is off, but, it works. Stop laughing at me! I need to kill you! You studied Balefire, the ultimate weapon. And yes, this is something that'll make an enemy jib right off the bat. As you see, it costs a lot of cells to use. Get me that, Sword of Calendor. And there we are. Gibitude. Satisfactory. And, I'm not even sure if this one has his head graphic. Like, I thought there was supposed to be a different... Look at that. His head graphic looks the same. It's weird because they have head graphics, they said. But I'm not sure they actually show in game. Maybe it just, you know, they have the template files for it, but it doesn't actually, like, do anything. Yeah, let's actually look at that for a second, because I'm curious about that one. Let's see here. Hell Knight. No, see, it's a normal texture. Yeah, so, yeah, they just use the regular textures. They don't use any custom textures for the heads just yet. He has them included, so kind of he can modify them, I guess. But as of right now, they're just the vanilla textures. It's just retextures of the actual entities. So needless to say, nothing really that we really care about too much there. Anyway, that pretty much is it. Yeah, this was pretty terrible now, wasn't it? I mean, there was that. Was there anything like for the pentagram? I mean, we saw the Sword of Calendor plenty of times, but was there anything different for the pentagram, actually? That might be interesting to find out. Let's see here. Like, if we load this one. This just looks like the pentagram. It's the Fox Head Medallion! Yeah, okay, I see what they're going with. Yeah, basically the Fox Head Medallion basically means that you're fortunate to luck. Essentially that you'll win every fight. So, yeah, I guess in the Wheel of Time theme, it does make sense to use this as kind of the thing. Because now I'll win every fight. I have that much luck. That no matter what, somehow I managed to do. The medallion's growing warm! Okay. Other stupid question. If we go here, how about the Ring of Shadows? Is the Ring of Shadows any different? It's a Hobbit Ring of Shadows or something, I don't know. Let's see here. I'm surprised there hasn't been one reference to Aes Sedai. But anyway, here's the Ring of Shadows. It, wow. It's the invisibility Terangriel. I guess it makes sense. They couldn't think of anything direct, so they just said Terangriel, which kind of just means artifact. So yeah, it's the invisibility Terangriel. It kind of stinks. You know, especially since the texture for it's really, really terrible. Taste Thunderbolt. Let's impulse 9 it. That way we can shoot with Balefire. You see, it costs 10 cells per use. Of course, it's very easy to fire twice or something. How did I keep missing that scrag? But anyway, that is basically this mod. Nothing really too fancy. As said, it's kind of like there, but a lot of it's not. Like, it's more of an annoying thing whereby a lot of things are broken than something that you can really use. It's a nice thing to check out. It's different. But yeah, it's definitely a very incomplete total conversion if it is a total conversion. And as it is, the things that have been changed feel like they were cheaply done in MS Paint. It doesn't look that great. It's not that awesome of a thing. But it is one of the first things we have seen that's like tied to any other franchise or any real effort to make something that looks like it's trying to be like some sort of total conversion. Because that seems to be what this thing was trying to do, was make it something different than Quake, which is what a total conversion really is. We've seen mods, we've seen a lot of different things that have bad features, but nothing that I feel really like tries to change like the names of everything and make it its own little thing. Which is what this was trying to do, was basically be a total conversion. It just isn't really that good of one, and really is far from complete. But that's basically that. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I don't know what I'm doing in my life half the time, and I guess I'll see you all, well, next time.